There's something about the immersion in a community experience over the course of several days, one right after the other. There's something about students working together as part of a team. There's something about students doing physical activities, whether it's building a compost box or playing soccer with kids at recess, that engages them in a way that they don't get engaged in most university classrooms. They're engaging in their heart and their hands, and that's a different kind of learning.
I'll be seeing you guys later. I know you. You know me? How do you know me? During Reading Week, we had a project with the UBC students, and the project was to hold a math fair. We had 16 different projects, and they were all over the map, everything to do with math. And these are grade 7 students working well outside their realm. A lot of kids buzzing around, trying to figure out exactly how to make something interactive, because, I mean, that's a real challenge.
There's something magical that happens bringing university students into elementary schools.
My partner, Andrew, I didn't understand any of the strategies until he explained it in video games. Command and Conquer games. Like, it's the exact same thing as chess.
There needs to be a link between the organization and the students, between the university and the organization, so that project leader plays a really important linking role with all of the players involved.
The UBC Learning Exchange, and they came up with the opportunity to offer Business Objects employees a chance to get involved in the community and develop their leadership skills. My role was a project leader, leading a group of about 10 UBC student volunteers to provide guidance to them, to help them work with the elementary school students, and to keep the project going and keep it on task. Each of the kids working on a different project was amazing. There was one student, he was on a project about the Pythagoras theorem, which is, a concept for a grade 7 student. It's very challenging. And he had a hard time catching up. He missed the first day and he was catching up on the second day, and we had to keep kind of working with him and reminding him. And on the third day when he was presenting, he was able to explain the theorem. He was able to use the example of a baseball field and talk about that. I'd walk by and I'd be like, all right, what's the Pythagoras theorem? And he'd just spit it out. And every time he said it, he was so excited. And I think that moment, I just realized, what a change and what a difference we were making there. Leadership is really about inspiring, motivating, getting people going, encouraging people, helping develop people. And for me, when I came out of that, realizing how I could apply that to my own team at the office, and knowing that there was a difference in just being a manager and then truly being a leader.
The initiative, the leadership, the energy that students can generate is surprising and continually surprises me every year.
One girl who's got pretty extreme behavior issues and also learning disabilities, and we got her to do a money compounding interest project. And this girl actually had excellent rapport, explained it really, really well. And the kids that came by, she was great handling the kids. And we just weren't ready for this. So that was a shock, actually. It wasn't a surprise, it was a shock. So it shows, that girl that worked with her, the UBC student, really did a great job, and so did she. So it's just that one-to-one support that they were getting, we just can't offer that. I've got, you get 30 kids in a classroom, you're not going to get to go to each one and spend 3 days teaching one concept. So you get these kids who are just gaining self-confidence from learning something that is way beyond what they're supposed to be learning. It was awesome. And so, yeah, it was really, I learned a lot. I learned that my kids were a lot brighter than, you give them credit for sometimes. The Pythagorean theory boys, we just started doing more triangles in math now, and they're like, oh, we know this, right? And the World War II boys have just now, they're reading books on it. And the kid who played chess, now he wants to play chess every day at recess and lunch, right? So it snowballed. So you bet before?
I never knew that poker was about math.
On the first day, I didn't know what pi was till my partner, Emma, told me about it. And then the last day, I knew more than I would have known in school.